Okay, here we go. You ready? This is Magical Shimmer. And I literally was going over and I was walking past my show and I stopped dead in my tracks and I knew it was Moonstone. I mean, I was getting ready for the show. But then when I went to look at it, Jay, oh my gosh, this is truly a magical piece. By the way, it's alternative birthstone for June, 13th anniversary. Did you know that? If somebody's got their 13th anniversary, grab them this necklace. Now I also have the matching earrings. They're 7/8 of an inch. By the way, don't forget, coming up in just a second, we're gonna get to that brand new Mind Find. And Jay, can you believe it? I did not tell where it's from.
Which is amazing, knowing you.
Right? You know, it's killing me.
The way I do.
I so love where it's from that I'm like, I just want to blurt it out, but I'm not going to do it. All right, let's get into Moonstone, Jay. You don't work in Moonstone very often. We've seen it in different forms, like cabochons. I think it turned out absolutely magical in this, this design, in this facet and cut.
You know, I really, to be honest with you, you know, I see Moonstone, you know, I've seen Moonstone in South America, I've seen Moonstone in Africa, and, you know, there's all different varieties and, of course, grades of Moonstone. And I don't use a lot of Moonstone, to tell you the truth, even though I'm very attracted to the material, the rough material. It looks good. But we wanted to do something that was kind of different with this. And this really material different. Of all Moonstones, okay, and this, or she's displaying it beautifully, okay, and actually what she's wearing actually complements it fantastically. Here's the thing with this. This is a material, it's one of the very few materials that I get from India. And we got this, we didn't get a lot of it. But this is probably the nicest Moonstone in 46 years of tromping the tundra that I've ever actually bought, the rough. I mean, the rough is just exquisite. And, you know, when you get this, once you get, you know, like here again, you know, stage lighting is not your friend. You know, it's not really meant, it does really good with clothes or maybe with skin, but it's not really meant to show jewelry. Right there is a great shot, actually. Do you see where it's almost like almost like a labidorescence property to it? Right there. It has this amazing, it's not really chatoyancy because it's not, the crystalline structure is not really, you know, where it would be chatoyant or make it chatonic, but it has a wet, and then it's kind of illuminated. It's almost like a labidorescence would be within the material. It's really kind of almost like glows in the dark. It's got a really unique material, and that's just because of this Moonstone. Here again, this material comes out of India. It's one of the very few materials that I actually get from India. And what's really remarkable is we're starting to, actually some of the new Mind Finds that we're gonna have for 2022 are things that we've been putting together over this year and the end of last year that are actually mined and coming out of India. So we're starting to see actually more product as far as that is indigenous to India now coming out, which is, I think, kind of cool.
Oh, I love it. And this is a stunner. And I think, Jay, you're right. When you're seeing it on the camera, for this one specifically, it's not doing it justice. It's got such a remarkable glow about it. And you can take this into black, you can wear it with grays, you can wear it with pinks, you can wear it with virtually any color you can imagine, simply because it's based on white. So when you think about Moonstone, if you ever had a Moonstone ring that has a cabochon, it has this really cool glow to it. It's beautiful. And this really is the essence of that in a very stunning and very different way. You know, it's not just a boring cabochon that you kind of yawn at. You've got this beautiful design that really is striking. Look at it just against the my black Easy Tank I'm wearing from Diane Gilman. That is just a really beautiful look. Wear this with pinks. Oh my gosh, wearing this against pink. And I love it too because white jewelry, very much like black jewelry, like an onyx, you can wear it with everything. It's not like you go, well, it's gonna be tough to match my outfit. You can literally put this on and I can grab any color in the world. In fact, I will. Randomly, I'm gonna grab this. It's going to be a yellow. That's very random. So there's yellow, but let's talk about olive, okay? There's all, look how great that looks with olive. It actually shows, Jay, the characteristics of it a little bit better. And you can see it just has this magical transparency to it.
You know, and here again, when you get this at home, it looks like you're wearing ice that's on fire. Okay, with this Moonstone.
Yeah.
And they call it Moonstone for a reason. I mean, because it does have that kind of that lunar optic thing, like where it's kind of like, the moon at night glowing, where it kind of glows. It does have, especially this material, like I said, is probably one of the higher grades Moonstones I've ever had. And every now and then, like Arshi's moving, or you sit there and you're really kind of getting the effect of it. But when you get it home and you get it in and you're wearing it and you see it in the different lights, you're going to see what we're talking about. I mean, it really it has like an luminescence to it. I mean, it has a glow to it.
And it definitely looks wet. I love when you use the term wet. It does have it almost looks like it's wet, and it's just got a beautiful feel. I think you're gonna love it. If you love Moonstone, that's gonna put you over the top. Okay, here we go, guys. Now we're gonna talk about something that's absolutely on fire from just